All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Men on Bourbon. I'm your host, Cam. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very, very special episode for you. I know we all been doing a bunch of Buffalo Trace products lately, but tonight, I want to bring you something different. You probably seen this bottle sitting up on the shelf, especially you all down south. But us up north, we don't get these goodies like that. So tonight, we're going to be reviewing 15 stars. So I want y'all to sit back, relax. If you can, go get you a cigar. It's gonna be a nice episode, y'all. Tonight on Men on Bourbon. Right. So, this bottle here, man. When I went down to Kentucky, what was that, back in September, October that was, for the big bourbon drop. This is one of the bottles that I did happen to pick up. But I had wrote to Mr. Ricky Johnson, one of the co-founders of 15 Stars. And he had promised that he was going to send me a bottle. And lo and behold, Mr. Johnson was a man of his word, and he sent me this bottle. This one's called the First Well. Awesome. I haven't got a chance to tap into that one yet, but I really appreciate the man being a man of his word, reaching out, and blessing a small little podcast like myself with a bottle. I'm highly impressed. Especially if they're even reading the emails, like especially the co-founder. So I want to thank you, Mr. Ricky Johnson. And tonight's episode is dedicated to you and your family. So, just a little bit about them. Co-founders, his father, Rick, son, Rick and Ricky Johnson. They burst on the scene in 2022. They won over 70 awards. They're very, very known in the whiskey world because they had this sherry cask and a rye cask that won several awards, did very well in bourbon competitions that year. But in 2023, they swept the American Spirit competition overall. So that put them on the map, so people, they got a lot of attention in the bourbon world from that competition there. So from there, I hear that they partnered with Jeff Hopmeyer. I'm hoping I'm saying the brother's name right, but Jeff Hopmeyer, which he's the founder of the Brendiamo Group. Now the Brendiamo Group, man, that they like the plug when they come to getting aged bourbon. If you want to get you some, not only do MGP got that good aged bourbon, but this Brendiamo Group, from what I hear, they supposed to have the phenomenally aged, some phenomenal aged bourbons. But I hear them bourbons supposed to cost a lot of money too. Because if you're getting 10 to 18-year-old aged bourbons, they're gonna tap them pockets. So, Mr. Rick and Ricky Johnson, they bought several barrels, and that's what they do. They get a bunch of, how can I say it, 12, 15s, maybe some 9s, and they blend those together. And they give us a bunch of award-winning, like I said, they won over 70 awards. So they're giving us all these great flavors. Say for instance, like this one right here. This one is a blend of 15, 9, and 7-year-old straight bourbon whiskey, coming in at 106 proof. So I mean, great bourbons. So not only that, but the father, he's very big. You know, he's a commemorative junkie. So the bottle alone, it comes in with this big, very, very hefty. I mean, this cork is heavy as hell. You see, I mean, this boy, I mean, it's like damn near like 450-cent pieces, man. This is a very, very heavy top. And it also has, put my drink here, also has the American Eagle on it. Get a good look at that. Got the Eagle on there. And again, like I said, the father's, you know, paying homage to his commemorative roots. 15 stars by Kentucky being the 15th state. 15 stars and 15 stripes was on the first flag. It may have even been the commemorative flag. So 15 stars, that's where they get the name of the company from. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. But they really pride themselves on putting out premium whiskey. That's one thing for sure. They're not going to put out no garbage. Not at all. The nose on this is just phenomenal. I'll let that rest for a minute. Okay. And the son, Ricky, yes. Rick takes the lead on all the blending, all of the maturing, all of the mixing. He oversees all that. So I mean, if all the bottles that we get, that comes from the son because it comes from his nose, his palate, straight to the bottle, straight to us. He oversees all of that. I mean, it's not like they have a master distiller because everything is being mixed. So we want to thank Mr. Ricky for that. Nose is nice. It's nice and buttery. Corn. Now, speaking of corn, because you get that corn popping up out of here too. Now, originally, because they were corn farmers and they were known for having black corn. If I'm not mistaken, is that my notes? Yes, they were known for their black corn, so that's what gives them also a unique flavor with this here 15 stars. They used to sell black popcorn at like little fairs and circuses and all that like that, but gives them this awesome, unique characteristic with this bourbon, that black corn. Y'all know we done have red corn, we done had the white corn, yellow corn, but now we got black. Oh, also blue corn. That's coming up with Smoke Eye Hill. From what I hear, it's only down south. But I was told, and it's in my notes, that it will be reaching up to 9 more states in the year 2025. So we're gonna go in for a sip, see what this is like, because the nose is, again, buttery, corn with a little, I mean, it's got that pepper-like spice to it. Not getting no oak or nothing like that, no oak tannins or anything like that, but it's just, you know, let's see. Okay, so I get a burst, a big burst. Like a peppercorn, then it mellows on out to like this real like buttery, like theater popcorn. Then the finish, very faint, but it's like some type of fig. Let me try it one more time. Got a little caramel on that note right there, but yeah, that peppery, buttery like popcorn. Now that finish is like something, man. Something like, man, when we was kids, we used to taste it outside. Like I said, a fig it's like one of them berries that we would pull off a tree, man, with the, you know, it might still have a piece of little stick on it or something, man. But it's one of them little wild berries, man. But the finish it's a little longer now. It was very faint in the beginning, but it's a little longer now. Yeah, it's 15 stars, man. This is not half bad. Now, the MSRP on this bottle was $89.99 with tax, man. So you're looking about $95, so round up, say $100, you know. Now, I don't know if that's what it was coming out of the distillery. Like I said, I was gifted this one. But yeah, down south, that was $95. I'm that lightweight tempted to try. I want to pop this one here just to see what it tastes like, but I don't want to hold you. I want to keep these videos up under 15 minutes, man, because, you know, these last two been real long. So $85. Was it worth it? Yes. Now, they do have very different bottles. I mean, they do have other... They do have other flavors. They have, again, as I said, this one is called the First West. This one is called 15 Star. Is there a name for this one? Or maybe this one is just their straight bourbon. But then they also have a rye. They also have a cask bourbon. So they got more. But these are, you know, the two that I've seen thus far. So, is it worth buying another one? I would say so. I would say at cost. Do they have a secondary value? I haven't seen anyone with it in their collection. Me, this year, I'm trying new things. I want to quit being a tater chaser. So, yes, I think it's worth chasing. I mean, we spent upwards $300 for other bottles. I don't see why we can't give $100 to the Johnson family. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't encourage anyone to drink bourbon, you're discouraging them from the finer things of life. I'm your man, Cam. And until our next visit, please be warm because it's cold outside. Shit, it's cold outside. Stay warm. Next episode coming up soon. Holla at you later. Peace.